Hello everyone, I welcome you all. This is Lata Awad, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry at KVN Naik Arts, Commerce and Science College, Nasik. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the biogenesis of dimerendiol, eufol, lupiol, taraxosterol, alpha-amyrin, beta-amyrin, tetrahaminol, hopanol, and hopin from scoline. First, we will see the biogenesis of eufol, dimerendiol, lupiol, taraxosterol, alpha-amyrin, and beta-amyrin from scoline. First, the structure of scoline. So, in a first step, selective oxidation of this double bond by using FAdO2 and NADPH, and we get the chair conformation of this moiety is like that. This is chair, and board conformation. So in next step, cyclization take place in this way. And opening of epoxide take place, and we get here a positive charge OH. Now this is equivalent to and this cation is known as dimerendyl cation. In next step, when addition of water molecule take place, we get here OH. And this moiety is known as dimerendiol. This is 20S dimerendiol. The configuration of this chiral carbon is S. So both where 20S and 20R dimerendiol diols are known. So attack may be occur from either side of cation. Instead of attack of O2, if we shift 1,2 hydride and 1,2 methyl shift, then we get eufol. This is eufol. This dimerendyl cation is a basic of this all biogenesis molecule. So here this is dimeryl cation. So in next step, ring expansion take place. This carbon bond is shifted on this carbon atom, and at expense of tertiary to secondary cation by Wagner-Merwin 1,2 alkyl shift, and we get here a positive charge, and this cation is known as Bacronyl cation. In next step, this pi bond attack on this carbocation, and there is a formation of 5-member ring and tertiary cation. Here a positive charge, and this cation is known as lupanyl cation. In next step, if minus H plus take place, then we get lupiol as a product. And instead of H plus, if we shift this carbon-carbon bond on this carbocation, that is Wagner-Merwin 1,2 alkyl shift, and we get a new carbocation. Here a positive charge. And this cation is known as polyanyl cation. In next step, Wagner-Merwin 1,2 alkyl shift with minus H plus, we get beta-amyrin. This hydrogen eliminated, this hydrogen shifted here, and this hydrogen shifted to this carbocation, and we get beta-amyrin. This beta-amyrin. Instead of Wagner-Merwin 1,2 alkyl shift and minus H plus, if you shift this methyl group on this carbocation, then we get here a positive charge, and this new cation is called as teraxateryl cation. From this teraxateryl cation, if you lost minus H plus from this methyl group, then we get teraxasterol. Here is double bond. This is teraxasterol, and instead of minus H plus, Wagner-Merwin 1,2 hydride with minus H plus take place. Then here this hydrogen eliminated, this hydrogen shifted here, this hydrogen shifted on this carbon atom, and this hydrogen shifted this carbocation carbon, and we get alpha-amyrin. And this is alpha-amyrin. So this is all about the biogenesis of ephol, damerental, lupiol, teraxasterol, alpha-amyrin and beta-amyrin. Now we will see the biogenesis of tetrahaminol, hopanol and hoping from scoline. So the first structure of scoline in chair, boat form. So in a first step, protonation take place of this double bond, and we get generation of here positive charge, that is tertiary cation take place. So in next step, cyclization take place. If cyclization take place via this carbon atom, then we get here a positive charge, and if cyclization take place via this carbon atom, then we get and here a positive charge. This cation is known as hopanil cation. On this carbocation, if you add water molecule, then we get tetrahaminol. And in this hopanyl cation, if you add water molecule, we get hopanol. Here is OH. This is called as hopanol. And instead of attack of H2O molecule, minus H plus take place from this methyl group, then we get hopene as a product. So this is all about the biogenesis of tetrahydrogenol, hopene and hopanol.